Hello everyone. Today I will tell you how to write letter to the editor through an example. Here is a task. You are Neerav Neeru, a resident of 25C Patel Nagar, Chandigarh. You read a report about increasing number of road accidents due to rash driving by young generation. Write a letter to the editor of a national daily to sensitize the people about this grave issue and suggest the measures to curb the problem in about 120 to 150 words. So we will write the letter about increasing number of road accidents due to rash driving. We will sensitize the people about the grave issue and suggest the measures to curb the situation. We should write the letter following the format of formal letter. First of all, we should write the sender's address. The address of the person who is writing the letter. It is given in the question, a resident of 25C Patel Nagar, Chandigarh. So we have written 25C Patel Nagar, Chandigarh, and this is known as sender's address. After that, leaving a line, we will write the date, and for date we should follow the English format, which is TD MM YY. For writing month, we will write in words, for example 18 March 2018, and in between we should not put any comma. After that, leaving a line, we will write down the receiver's address, and in this letter the receiver is the editor, because we are writing the letter to the editor. The editor, the Times of India. We may write the name of any other newspaper also, any other leading newspaper, for example the Hindustan Times, the Hindu, etc. And then in place of city we will write down New Delhi, because we are supposed to write the letter to the editor of a national daily. So we should only write down the city New Delhi. If we are supposed to write letter to the editor of local newspaper, then we should write down the city Chandigarh, because the local place of the person is Chandigarh. Then again, leaving a line, we should write down salutation, and in salutation we may write sir or madam. Any one word we should write. Usually and mostly we write sir. And then we should mention subject. Subject has to be very brief. For example, road accidents due to rash driving. After that, in order to make the letter look neat, we should leave line and we should write the letter. Through the column of your esteemed newspaper, I wish to draw the reader's attention towards increasing number of road accidents. This is the opening line for the letter. Usually we have the beginning like column of your esteemed newspaper. We may write it some other way also, like writing the letter to your newspaper. I would like to draw the attention of people, or we may also write down that I would like to draw your attention through my letter towards a very serious issue. So this is the opening line, and we should write it in any way which we like. The survey report by your newspaper shows that the craze for speed among young generation is responsible for increasing number of deaths in road accidents. So here this is the introduction for our letter, and here we specify that why we are writing the letter. Now we move to the second paragraph, where we would like to specify why these accidents are happening. The caution boards like speed thrills but kills, better late than never, also are unable to diminish the fascination for speed among the youth. So there are many caution boards on the road, but they also cannot diminish, means reduce the fascination craze for speed among youth. Boards are there, but there is a craze for speed among youth. They lack a sense of responsibility and discipline, which are mandatory for a driver. They believe in flaunting their brand new vehicles and driving skills, which prove to be fatal. Here, there are the causes which are responsible, which are causing the accidents, like lack of sense of responsibility and discipline. Flaunting their brand new vehicles and driving skills, which prove to be fatal. So here we are talking about all the possible reasons for the road accidents, and we should underline them so that they draw the attention of the evaluator very quickly and easily. Now let's move to the next paragraph. In such accidents, many lose their life, adding woes to their family. There is an added danger to pedestrians and bikers. So here we are talking about the consequences, negative consequences, where many people lose their life and families also suffer, as well as this is very dangerous for pedestrians, the walkers on the road, and the riders of two-wheelers. Now in the next paragraph, we will discuss about all the possible measures. It is unfortunate that the number of deaths in road accidents is increasing with devilish speed. It is essential for the parents to be vigilant and restrain their children from driving if they are underage. So parents need to be vigilant, careful, watchful, and they should stop their children from driving if they are underage. The police should strictly implement traffic rules. Heavy fines must be imposed on the people who are defaulter in many cases, such as not having license, being underage, overspeeding, riding without helmet, etc. So all the youngsters mostly do not follow these rules. For example, they don't have license, they are underage, they overspeed, as well as they believe in riding without helmet. So heavy fine should be imposed on these people so that they do not repeat their mistake. This is the responsibility of the family, society, and authorities to join hands to curb the situation. All together, family, society, and authorities should try to curb or control the situation by being vigilant, watchful, and careful. So in this paragraph, we discussed about the measures, and we should underline the important measures. For example, the parents to be vigilant and restrain their children from driving if they are underage. One more thing, heavy fines must be imposed. Implement the traffic rules. Now let us move to the last and concluding paragraph. I do believe that little care and strictness can reduce the number of deaths and keep the roads safe and clean. By being careful and strict, we can reduce the number of deaths and road accidents. The menace of road rash driving can be curbed with vigilance and discipline. I hope my letter would get enough space in your newspaper. At the end of the letter, you should request the editor to give you enough space. And then you should thank the editor. Thank you. This is called complimentary close. After that, leave a line and you should write subscription. In subscription, we write down faithfully yours. F capital, Y small, and there should not be any apostrophe before S because it is wrong. It is a pronoun. It does not have any apostrophe. We should write subscription faithfully yours if we address the person as sir, if we do not address the receiver with name. If we address the receiver with name, we should write sincerely. Mostly we do not know the name of the person. That is why mostly we should write faithfully yours. And then name of the person who is writing the letter. I have written Neeru. There are two names given, Neerav and Neeru. If you are a boy, write Neerav. If you are a girl, write Neeru. If no name is given, you should write ABC. So this way, I hope you have understood how to write a great letter. Thank you. All the best.